Our top story, both Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh reeling under the heavy rainfall with more than 70 already dead. Now the Air Force has started rescue operations in Chennai where people have been using boats. The Indian Air Force has carried out rescue operations in rain-affected areas of Tamil Nadu and rescued 22 people, including 12 infants and 6 women. An official has already said that. The rescue operations were carried out by Cheetah helicopters that took off from Tambaram and rescued people from Muducherry, Ashoknagar area, which is completely submerged. We got Uma Sudhir and Sam Daniel joining us. Uma, I'll just make you wait a short while. I'll go to Sam first. Sam, tell us what's happening in Tambaram. Is it looking any better because the rain has stopped?
Things are slightly getting better, Amitoj. I come to you from Tirunirmalai, outside Chennai, closer to Tambaram, and here behind me is a huge low-lying area which remains completely inundated, not because of just the rain alone, but also because of the excess discharge from the Chembarambakam lake, which was let open after it became full yesterday. So the water has completely surrounded several high-rise buildings, apartments in this area, because of which around 1,000 people at least remain trapped here. If the camera can pan the other side also, you can see some of the high-rise buildings. And now the army personnel have deployed their boats, besides choppers by the Indian Air Force who are airdropping food packets. So far we understand around 1,000 people have been rescued, and there could be another 1,000 to 1,500 people based on the SOS calls received. One positive factor is that at this point in time the sun is shining, the rain has stopped, so authorities feel that this could be a good window for them to really speed up the rescue work and to bring those marooned people who initially had refused to come out, but now they want to come out because water has gone to their ground floor. A short while ago, I also spoke to the collector of Kanchipuram to give us a perspective of what exactly is happening on the ground. I have with me Ms. Gajalakshmi, the collector of Kanchipuram district. Ma'am, thank you so much for your time. Tell us about the kind of efforts on today, ma'am, to rescue those around 2,000 people trapped.
Our Honorable CM has ordered for to rescue around 5,000 people with all the forces like Army, Navy, Air Force, NDRF, SDRF, Coastal Guard, along with fire service also. Almost 405 special personnel have been deployed since yesterday, and we have got 7 IAS officers in 11 locations. They are in 4 teams operating, where we are evacuating the people, and they have been given the food and water, and they are given the medical facility also. They are all only low-lying areas, but they are all patta lands only. Since this is because of a heavy influx of rainfall, around 2,000 smaller, bigger tanks in my district has completely filled and overflowed. That is again naturally it will go to the low-lying area. So that is the reason why even in Chembarampakam we are forced to release the excess water that again will go to the low-lying area. So it's only natural course. So it's since due to heavy influx of rain, this has happened.
Thank you so much for your time, ma'am. Hope things would get better soon. Now let's go across to my colleague Uma Sudhir, who was at Koturpuram in the heart of Chennai, which is also witnessing inundation. Uma?
Yes, indeed, Sam. Things are beginning to look a little better here because the sun did come out a short while ago and it was beginning to get quite hot. But areas like Koturpuram, like you mentioned, still very much underwater. In fact, I have someone with me who's just brought in their provisions. Maliga samanla konjam vela kaigari vela koodi irukku neenga.
Kaigari vela ella koodi irukuma.
எவ்வளவு தக்காளி என்ன விலை?
தக்காளி 120 ரூபாய் 100 ரூபாயில இருந்து விற்பனை ஆகுது. எல்லாமே விலை காய்கறி எல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் விலை கூட தான் இருக்குது. ஆனா பிரெட்டுக்கு போனேன் பிரெட் கிடைக்கல. சில சாமான்லாம் ஹோட்டலுக்கு போனால் ஹோட்டலில் ஒரு சில கடைகள் திறந்துருக்குது.
So the items, vegetables as well as bread not being available in the shop. There has been some panic buying because people are worried about stocks not reaching Chennai because of the kind of inundation that's happening, and that's the reason why the rates of vegetables and essential commodities certainly going up. But I have seen enough number of people going away with milk to their homes, etc. So that means it is certainly available. But we did visit some of the more interior areas where there was knee-deep water, and people in fact not able to use even lavatories because everywhere there's water, very, very dirty water, sewage water mixed with the drinking water as well. That's a man in fact carrying away food for the morning because his area is in fact completely flooded. As you can see, there is more than waist deep water. There is those tanks that have come in there which are trying to pump out the water from here, but all this area, the ground floor is completely flooded, and that's the reason why people are unable to live but unable to leave either, because they have put away their saman on the first floor or on the terrace of their buildings, which are also very, very old buildings. The danger very much remains of these very, very old buildings, in fact, suffering because of the kind of rains that have come and because of the waterlogging that has happened for the last several days. The administration telling the people here that life is more valuable, and therefore in case there is a sudden breach in the Chembarambakam reservoir, there could be flash floods here, and that's the reason why they're asking people to leave from here. One of the women in fact pointing out that because the bathrooms are also full, they are not able to even use a lavatory. She has sent away her children, but she continues to stay there along with her husband to safeguard whatever little they have. In Chennai, with camera person Nagaraju, Uma Sudhir, NDTV. So the challenge still very much there for the residents of Chennai. We will continue to bring reports from the ground, from Chennai, and also the outlying areas about the challenges and how people are coping with this. Back to you in Delhi.